Alrighty, we are back here on the campus of Bryant University, and I'm now joined by quarterback Brennan. Brennan, great to see you, man.
Great to see you. Yes, sir.
So, first things first, how's the spring been so far? You guys are a few practices in. How's it been going so far, collectively speaking, and for yourself?
Yeah, it's been great. Great to get out here and compete after, a great winter of workouts, tough workouts in the weight room and on the field running. So it's been nice to get the pads back on and throw the ball around a little bit. Hit some people today, so that was nice, and I think we look good. We got a very competitive group, so that's been nice for offense and defense to just compete against each other and get better every day.
Now, you mentioned competitive group. Obviously, you're coming in off the collarbone injury. How do you feel physically right now? You were playing really well when it happened last year. Do you feel physically that you're at a place now where you're picking up where you left off?
For sure. I feel great. That was obviously a tough injury, but it allowed me to, see the game from a different point of view. And so I really got with my quarterback coach during that time and tried to look at it from a, coaching lens. And so, yeah, I think it was great for me to, look at the game at a different level and, pick up on some things that I might have not picked up on if I was playing. So it was great for me, and I think I grew a lot during that time. And I'm feeling great physically, back to 100%, so I'm looking forward to it.
What have you seen from the offense so far? I mean, you guys have brought in 45 new faces, and that's the world we're living in now in college football, unfortunately. But how have those guys been able to get acclimated? Some of the guys that are here, how have they been able to get acclimated to what you guys do?
Yeah, I think just coming in day one from winter workouts and just bonding with us. We do a lot of stuff outside of football, hanging out with, each other to grow our relationship and bond off the field. So I think that's been big. Obviously, like you said, bringing in a lot of new faces, you have to do that or else you're playing with a bunch of strangers and you have, no chemistry with each other. So I think that's been a great part. And I think our offense and defense both have especially tried to do that. And I think the additions that we have are really going to make a huge impact. And they've came from places that, they've made an impact on their teams. So we're looking for that same impact on our teams. And we got a special group, so I'm looking forward.
How important is it for you guys to have a good spring? I get this asked all the time. When people ask me, they'll say, what's the big deal? Why are those 15 practices so important? Why don't you tell them, why are these practices so important for you guys?
Yeah, it's the only time we get to, get an organized football until the fall, until we're playing a game. Yeah. So without spring football, we'd go a year without pads and without, going competitively, hitting each other and stuff like that. So it's good. I like to look at it as a quarterback, obviously. You can't go a whole year without being in the pocket and looking through your reads and stuff. Right. You have to get back there and be able to grow as a player. So I think it's just a real growth opportunity in between seasons to, work on stuff that you maybe weren't good at last year or stuff that you're trying to improve. That's really what spring is for. So you're really just going 100%. And if you make a mistake, you make a mistake. It's against your own team. It's practice. But that's really, I think it's just mostly about growth.
And finally, what are your goals for the rest of the spring before we go into summer workouts? What are your personal goals for the rest of the offseason?
Yeah, I think just competing. We brought in a transfer and we got 4 or 5 other great quarterbacks on our roster. So we're gonna train hard and we're gonna compete day in and day out. No spot is given, obviously, and I know all of us are competing for that one spot. Only one quarterback can play, so we're going to compete, and I'm looking forward to it. We're all pushing each other. We're all supporting each other. That's what good teammates do, so, just competing and being the best player that I can be.
Brennan, great to see you, brother.
Yes,
always
sir.
A pleasure, man.
Yes, sir.
I'm looking forward to seeing you again this offseason and obviously next season.
Awesome. Thank you.
All right, this is Brennan Meyer, quarterback at Bryant University.